Okay, well, I'm excited to be here to talk about products today, and we have some really exciting things to talk about. So, first of all, look at all these products we have, and we keep adding on. Isn't that great? Yeah. Now, you know, if it wasn't for products, none of us would be here, right? So let's give a big round of applause and a cheer for products. Well, first of all, I'd like to start off with the coming attractions. You know, when you go to the movie theater, before the movie starts, you always see the coming attractions, and that gets you excited for what's coming next. So next week you can come down to the theater and see another great movie. Well, let's do the same thing with products. So another one coming fairly soon is going to be the Scalp Care 2 set. Now, we already have shampoo and conditioner, but this one's a little different, and the difference is that this one's based on an Ayurvedic, an ancient Indian formula for scalp care, and so this is something we can all look forward to. This one is going to help to cleanse and calm our scalps. Okay, so it's just a little different from the normal shampoo and conditioner, and something we can definitely look forward to. Next is the eye lutein. So this is going to be a formula that is multifunctional. It helps keep our eyes healthy, and I did a little research on this one. It may help with stopping the development of things like cataracts or eye deterioration. So this might be a really good one to put into your morning repertoire with all the other supplements you're taking. Okay, and I'm kind of excited about this one because I like Himalayan pink salt. A long time ago, thousands or actually millions of years ago, the Himalayas weren't mountains at all. They were under the ocean. And as the ocean dried up, it left this beautiful colored salt that varies from pink to dark red. And the nice thing about this is it contains many of the minerals that we need, and so it's a good source for those minerals. And finally, coming soon are the organic black chia seeds. And this is a great source of omega-3s, which we all need in our diet. The more omega-3s we have, the better off we are. This one also is packed with protein, which is another thing that, and dietary fiber, which are things that we absolutely need in our diets. This one is a new product which we already have, which we can already buy. This is the rhodiola milk thistle. Now, this one is for healthy liver, and so anybody who has experienced liver problems in the past, like jaundice or possibly hepatitis, is going to benefit from this. But anyone can benefit because it helps our livers to stay healthy and keep our lab numbers in check. But this one also has a special benefit for people with diabetes. So this also helps to keep our blood sugar low, and it also helps to make sure that our insulin is under control. So some people have some real insulin problems. This is able to fix that. And finally, another new product is the 100% pure spirulina. Spirulina is an amazing food. It has all of the 10 essential amino acids that we cannot make in our own bodies. And added to that, it also has the 2 fatty acids that we do not make in our own bodies. Both of these things we have to take in through our diet. Well, spirulina contains all of this. With the exception of a few vitamins, this is an almost perfect food. You could almost live on this one all by itself. And now as we get into old products, I want to talk a little bit about Hemohim. How many of you here have experienced Hemohim? Okay, almost everybody. There's probably a few new people who haven't tried it yet, but this is a really amazing product. This one was put together by the Korean Atomic Energy Research Institute. What happened was that the scientists that work with radiation all the time oftentimes start getting sick because their immune systems are being destroyed by that radiation. And so the Atomic Energy Research Institute worked on this to try and find a way to stop the immune system problem with their scientists. And so they spent a lot of money, 8 years of research, involved 15 PhDs and researchers, and they tested thousands of different plant materials and herbs and traditional medicine to see what would help. And finally, they came up with a product that they've been able to patent that contains mainly these 3 herbs. Now, I'm a doctor of Chinese medicine, and I work with these 3 herbs all the time. These are in my back room where I make my formulas. Angelica radix, Chuanxiong rhizome, and white peony, Peony alba radix. These are really great herbs that have been used in China for at least 2,000 years. And Chinese medicine, of course, was imported into Korea, and so these 3 herbs are very important in Korean traditional medicine. Well, these are the 3 that were chosen to be put in Hemohem, meaning that they have very special properties. Some of the things that Hemohem does for us is it increases our ability to fight off disease. So our natural killer cells are going to be enhanced. Those are the guys that really go out there and look for all the bad things in our bodies, like the bacteria and viruses, and kill them. Hemohem is also going to enhance our cytokine production. The cytokine is kind of you could call it a messenger within our body that helps bring important messages from one cell to another. This is going to help with our immunity, okay? It will build up our immunity against disease. And finally, it has the ability to help produce more red blood cells, which is also very important, okay? So it's been patented in many places around the world, particularly in Korea, of course, but Japan, USA, Germany, Italy, France, and England, which basically tells us that this is not only a useful product, but also a product that's been proven to work, right? If you look at PubMed, which is the U.S. government source for articles on scientific research concerning medicine, you'll find about 139 different papers that have been written about Hemohem. Just one last note about Hemohem before we go on. I've used it myself, and I'm very impressed. One night I came home, I was a little down, my immune system must have been not functioning very well that day, and I started to get a cold. And you know, when the colds come on, you get the sniffles, you're sneezing. Well, I decided, okay, I'm not at work, I can't just run in the back room and grab some Chinese medicine, so I'll try Hemohem and see if that takes care of it. And 4 hours later, there were no sign of a runny nose or sniffles at all, no sneezing, everything was fine. 4 hours, okay? And Western medicine says that we cannot cure the common cold. Well, I think we can, okay? Now, going on, I'd like to introduce the Atomy Skincare 6 system. Many of you have tried this, and this is another very impressive product. Okay, so it's based on 4 advanced technologies that have been put together by Comar B&H. Comar is a company that Atomy works with, and there's going to be more on that in the next lecture. So what happened is Comar used high purification technology, fresh herb extraction technology, fermentation technology, and encapsulation delivery technology to produce a great product. So let's talk about these for just a few seconds. High purification means that we're taking all of that color out of these dried herbs. So normally you harvest the fresh herb and then it gets dried. And once it gets dried, when you go to decoct it, it turns brown, and those decoctions are what you drink as Chinese medicine. Well, not very good for a cosmetic, right? We don't want to put globs of brown stuff all over our face. So Comar found a way to take all that brown color out of the product. And then another thing they use is fresh herbs. So if you get those herbs while they're really fresh and they haven't dried up, you're going to get more of those good chemicals. And so right away, if you grab those herbs and process them and take the final product, you're actually getting a better product. Okay, and they added fermentation technology. So we start with some products and we ferment them. And by doing this, we produce many, many other chemical products that are actually good for our skin. And finally, they worked on encapsulation. So most cosmetics have particles that are so big they don't even get in the pores of your skin. So how useful is that? Not really useful. But Comar was able to make these fine enough so they go right through the pores of your skin, into the skin so that they can have their effect. Now there's 6 different products here. We have the toner, eye cream, essence, lotion, cream, nutrition cream, and BB cream. And I'm going to quickly explain some of these. Okay, so first of all is the toner. Toner is going to soothe and moisturize the skin. It helps to hydrate it. Next is the eye cream. So this one helps with wrinkles. You put it on under and around the eyes, and it's going to help get those wrinkles out. And there's the nutrition cream. So this one has the purpose of making the skin transparent and elastic. We have moisturizing care, and this one again is going to add long-lasting moisture into the product. And this is one I particularly like. This is for aging care, the nutrition cream. So when I was experimenting with these, my upline, Charles Yu, he had a bunch of these that he wanted to show me. So I took some of this nutrition cream and put it on my hands. Now normally my hands are really dry, especially in the middle of winter. So I can take the back of my hands and rub it across my face and it's like sandpaper. Really terrible stuff, right? Well, I put on this nutrition cream and forgot all about it. And like 2 or 3 days later, I'm just rubbing the back of my hand across my face, and I'm like, something's wrong here. What's going on? And then I thought about it. Oh yeah, 2 days ago I put on the nutrition cream. Okay? 2 days later, my hands are still doing great after putting on this nutrition cream. So I want you to remember this because something else is going to come up later where I'm going to talk about this. Okay. All right. And next is the BB cream. So BB cream is great because many people around the world, especially in Asia, don't want to get too much sun because it causes some brown spots to appear on the skin. BB cream is the best solution for that. It's a light sunscreen that nobody can see, but it protects you from getting those skin blemishes. Okay. And now, for an exciting new product here. You know, Atomy has absolute quality, and they have absolute price. Well, how about introducing an absolute product? Okay, and that is the Atomy Absolute Skincare System. So, how many of you have actually had a chance to try this out? Okay, there's a few people here. I'm sure more and more of you are going to get a chance as it becomes more and more available. In fact, I noticed there's a set right over here. So somebody might be a lucky winner today. I don't know. But anyhow, this is going to revolutionize cosmetics. If this was sold through department stores, it might be sold for as much as $3,000. It's that exciting. But we are selling it for not thousands, but rather a couple of $100s. Okay? Now, they're not letting me say a whole lot about this because they don't have their slides prepared yet, but I was able to sneak in enough information to let you know that we're adding 2 new technologies to the previous technologies. One of those is a delivery technology. In other words, we're trying to get those essential chemicals that are in this cosmetic directly to the cells that are going to be affected. And finally, once they get there, there are going to be the right chemicals to do the right things for your skin to make it really amazing. Now, I've had a chance to try this out. And one of the products, someone ran over one day and rubbed some of this on my hand, and then somebody else came back a few minutes later and rubbed the same thing on my hand. So I got like a double dose. Well, great. I walked out of there and I go, we'll see what happens, right? Well, 2.5 weeks later, I'm rubbing my hand across my face and it's still smooth. 2.5 weeks. Not just 2 days, 2.5 weeks. Isn't that amazing? Okay. So this product's going to include toner, ampoule, serum, lotion, an eye complex, and a nutrition cream. So this is something we can all look forward to. Now, last night, my wife had a chance to try this out. Okay, and already I can say she looks 25 years younger. Now, I'm starting to think about this. I'm getting a little worried. If she looks 25 years younger, you know, and I'm still looking 60, how long is she going to stick around with me? You know, I need at the very least, I need something to grow some hair back on my head, right? Can you guys maybe do something about that, Anatomy? I got the thumbs up, so I think it's a go. All right. Now, I want to talk a little bit about the evening care set, and this is also part of the process of looking beautiful. So my wife was also trying this out last night. She uses it at home quite a bit. And so this one is going to include a foam cleanser. This one takes off the remaining makeup you have on your face, clears up the skin, and hydrates. Okay? And then you follow that with a deep cleanser. So here you're firming up the skin. You're clearing up your skin tone, and you follow that with a peeling gel. Now this one's going to help start the process of taking off those dead skin cells and making your skin look really great. Okay, and it also controls like the oils that are in your skin. And finally, you have a mask. And I didn't know this, but masks are very, very popular in Korea. And there's an amazing amount of them on the internet. Well, it's a good thing Atomy has their own because we don't have to go anywhere else. This is really great. It really fixes your pores. It helps with your skin elasticity, and it gets rid of the remaining dead skin cells. So after you're done with this, your skin looks great. So last night, I was able to sneak in a picture of my wife with the mask on, okay? And no, I'm sorry, this is not my wife. If I had actually taken a picture of my wife and showed it to you like that, it would be really bad. I'd be in big trouble. So I couldn't do that. Okay? But the mask is really great, and I encourage all of you to get into this and try it out for better skin. Now, we're going to talk for a few minutes about toothpaste. And I have a little story to tell you. It was almost exactly 1 year ago when I was introduced to Atomy by Charles Yu. You may not know this, but the Northwest Center is right next to my office. I mean, right next door. And no one up till that time had come over to, give me products. We didn't know what Atomy was. We had no idea what they did. In fact, we heard chanting on Monday nights, and then a huzzah, huzzah, huzzah. We actually were beginning to think that it was secret, some kind of a secret society was operating next door. Well, as it turns out, the first product that I tried was the toothpaste. And it was really good, and I got hooked. And why? Because it has great stuff in it. So first of all, it has a green tea extract, which is effective for things like bad breath and enhancing your immune system. And it also has propolis. Propolis is a product made by honeybees. As they come back to the nest, they carry bacteria and things with them that could infect the nest. So propolis is a natural antibiotic made by these honeybees that protects the hive against invading bacteria and so on. But it also works as an antibiotic for us. And so in the end, the product features dental plaque removing effect, okay, dental cavity prevention, tartar deposition prevention, and positive effect on bad breath. So all in all, it's a winner. And along with that, you have to use the toothbrushes, which are equally fantastic. So they have a very nice bristle, which does not cut into the gums. So you're not introducing bacteria into your gums, which actually leads to a very bad situation. If bacteria get in there, it could end up leading to heart disease. So you don't want bacteria getting into your gums. The other nice thing that I want to talk about is the antibacterial effect. So there are gold particles in these bristles. And the gold kills any bacteria that might be clinging to your brush. So if you put the brush up in your bathroom shelf, even after a few weeks or months, you will not find a film of bacteria growing on the toothbrush. Okay. How many of you have had a chance to try this one out? Okay. All right, we have a few. Okay. Well, these are the three that are available in the United States at the moment. The nice thing about these, and definitely this is a great selling point, is the fact that it has layers of different metals, okay? And the purpose of these layers is to stop any hot spots in your pan. So when you're cooking, you don't want hot spots where some of your food is cooking faster than other parts. So having this technology really helps to make your food cook better, okay? And this is one of my favorite products, Hongsamdan. Hongsamdan, for you that don't speak Korean, is red ginseng powder, okay? Hongsam is a very famous product. It's world famous, and it's one of the products that Korea is most proud of. This is a beautiful red ginseng root that comes from being steamed, and this product is really good for many of us, especially when we get older. We could use a boost from the ginseng. Okay, and also athletes that are going to be, like, for instance, long-distance athletes, marathon runners, people who, spend a lot of time during the day working out. This is going to help them a lot. And finally, it's, again, supporting our immune system. So it's going to help with things like fatigue, resistance, and promoting our blood circulation. And this one, I built my entire business on. I can't tell you how successful I am from just selling probiotics to my patients. Everyone needs probiotics. In America, we get so many antibiotics and other drugs that kill the good bacteria in our abdomens that we absolutely need to be on probiotics. Probiotics are super important, and they're finding out in the scientific literature that they are increasingly important to stop the progression of our bodies toward diseases like diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and so on, even some cancers. So the great thing about Atomy Probiotics is it has 12 different types of bacteria. 12 different types. If you go to Walgreens or some other drugstore, you're going to find products that only have one kind of bacteria. Not good. The more, the better. And the second thing about this is it's encapsulated. It will get through your stomach into your intestines. And the last thing is it also contains the food that the bacteria need to live on while they're getting into your intestines and getting established. So please use your probiotics. Let's make America, healthy again by selling probiotics. Okay, they've warned me that my time is limited, and I'll just keep talking till the hook pulls me off the stage. Okay, so one product that I want to talk about very quickly is a special skincare product, AC Care. Okay, and this one's for skin that has some problems. So we first use the calming skin to take care of keeping our skin healthy. Okay, and we follow that with AC Care Special. This one is really important for people that have acne problems. Teenagers, for example, or even older adults that continue to have acne problems. This is going to be effective. And finally, we have a control mix, which is also going to help keep our skin feeling great. Okay? And we also have a similar product called Calming Care Special. This is another one for troubled skin. It starts out with the same Calming Care Special, and it goes on to, again, serum. So this is for hydrating, overcoming dryness. So this probably would work really well on that dry skin on my hands as well, right? This one is providing nutrients and moisturizing. And finally, in this set, we have Flora Milk. So this is going to moisturize, revitalize, and so on. And we have the liquid detergent, okay? So nature-friendly. It has natural cleaning ingredients in here, so this is one thing that's going to help protect our environment. And we can follow that up with some fabric softener, okay, to make our clothes nice and fresh, right? And we have the Arabica black coffee. Now, this isn't just freeze-dried coffee that's powdered and granulated, okay? There's actually a certain amount, 13% of coffee powder that's been added back in here to give it the taste of real coffee. I think that's a real bonus, right? Nobody else does that. So this is another thing that's unique to Atomy. And if you prefer cream in your coffee, this is a good this is a good product to have. You don't have to add that cream separately. And many of you might start off your breakfast with some laver seaweed that's, surrounding a little rice ball and with maybe some kind of fish inside or something like that. So again, this is another great product that you can try out for breakfast. And I think my time is up. I feel that hook dragging me off stage. So with that, I'll finish up. Thank you very much.